everybody, welcome back to school. This is the September edition of What's New in the Library. Let's get rolling. Hey guys, this month on What's New in the Library we're featuring an author. His name is John Feinstein and he writes sports mystery books. They're action-packed and all of them have the same two main characters, Stevie and Susan. And they're reporters and they investigate scandals and mysteries around major sporting events. So the first one we're going to talk about is called Cover-Up. This is the story of the Super Bowl. Everyone's going to watch it. It's the biggest game in football. And one of the teams playing, all of their offensive line have tested positive for performance enhancing drugs or doping. And the team is covering it up. So Stevie and Susan go on the search to find the clues they can to prove that. So our next book is called Changeup. And it's about a player who's been called up from the minors to play in the World Series. And Stevie and Susan start interviewing him. He's a big story. He's kind of down on his luck, and he's finally made it to the majors, and it's really interesting. But the more they interview him and the more they found out, the more they're not sure that anybody knows anything about this guy, and maybe he's not who he says he is. So they investigate that one in Changeup. The next one is called Rush for the Gold. And in this one, Susie is swimming in a major swim meet when she finds out that maybe the person running the clock isn't doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Perhaps the times are a little bit off. So they're investigating to see if there's cheating going on. The final book by John Feinstein is called The Rivalry, and this is the story of the Army-Navy game, which is a real football game played every fall between the Army and the Navy. And in this book, everybody's going to be there. The President, the Secret Service, the whole thing, and Stevie and Susan are ready to interview and keep everything going about the game and report everything. What they don't know is that something is about to go very, very wrong. Check out The Rivalry and more of John Feinstein's books.
My name is Marky and I'm in 6th grade and I like your book, The Confessions of the Private School of Murderers, because it has a mystery and I like mystery.
My name is Ethan and I'm 6th grade in Beaker Middle School, and I will be talking about Liar and Spy. And the reason I like this book is because it's a realistic fiction book, and I like it because it's realistic fiction.
My name is Connor Gastineau and I'm in the 8th grade. I will be talking about the book The Maze Runner. The reason I like this book is because every page I just, wanted to go to the next one. It's a really good book. You should read it, and the movie comes out this Friday.
Hi guys, I'm Miss Tuck. I teach special ed here at Beaker Middle School, and I was going to talk to you about the book Silhouetted by the Blue by Tracy Jones. I really enjoyed this book because it's about a 7th grade girl, and she has a lot going on in her life that not everyone knows about, which can relate to some kids in Beaker Middle School. So what she does is she's really active in her school and she gets really involved and she tries out for the play, and when she goes home she ends up having to be the caregiver at her house because her dad's going through a really hard time and he's really depressed, and so she has to figure out how to balance her school life and her home life and take care of everything even though he's feeling blue. So check out this book.
We have several new books in the library this month, including a new series called History's Horrible Jobs. This one happens to be about horrible jobs of the Renaissance, but we have many more in the series. We have a new book called Mathlete versus Athlete, a new series called The Cryptid Files. The first one is this one, and it happens to be about the Loch Ness Monster. Flora and Ulysses, a national award-winning book that is absolutely hilarious. The newest book from Joan Bauer, who wrote Close to Famous, it's called Peeled. And a new dystopian science fiction book called Silver about a virus that spreads through a school. Come by and check out the new books. Well guys, that does it for the September episode of What's New in the Library. The next shipment of new books will be in the middle of October, and we have a lot of great books coming in then. So we'll see you for the October edition. Have a great month, and read, read, read.